Hello TEQ crypto followers, welcome to our video. Today, we will be sharing our technical analysis on Stellar Coin. Firstly, if we look at its chart, we can see a significant downtrend. We can see that the major downtrend had a fake breakout and the price movements have continued to fall back into the downtrend. There is a small upward channel here. In fact, we can show this as a small trend because it is not a clear upward trend. The trend here was broken downwards again, and the price movements may drop to the 0.82 level, which is what we predict. Keep in mind that this point is important, and we can say that there have been about 4 touches in the past. After reaching this point, it is much more likely to show an upward movement. If it breaks downwards from this point, our first support level is 744 and our second is 702. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, if it drops to the 820 level and then reacts upwards, it is much more realistic for us. What we really want is for the downtrend to finally break upward, as it has been falling for a long time. Since the beginning of August last year, 2022, it has been falling. Therefore, we are expecting the resistance area to finally break upward. Additionally, if we look at the possibility of an upward trend from the bottom, we can say that the ascending trend is completing the triangle here with approximately 2 touches, my friends. If the price movements break below the 820 level, it is likely to hold on to the rising trend here, which we apologize for identifying as a resistance zone. It would be more accurate to draw it as a support zone. In addition, if we examine our moving averages, currently the moving averages are breaking down rapidly, giving us sell signals, indicating that the decline could continue. The 50-day moving average has not yet broken down the 200-day moving average, and we hope it won't in the coming days. If such a thing happens, we can predict that price movements may drop even further. Of course, in the short term, we expect price movements to break above the 8-day moving average upward. If such a situation occurs, we anticipate that the 8-day moving average breaking above the 20-day moving average would signal the start of an uptrend. So, these points are important for us. Now let's start examining our indicators slowly. If we look at the Fisher indicator, on the last day, Fisher made an upward breakout, giving us a buy signal. We can say that it gave a strong buy signal. Can we say that a reversal occurred from here? Looking back at the past, as seen, contacts occurred at these points, and the current point is also at this point, creating a contact. However, we didn't want to confuse you by drawing this area because it was supported by not breaking this zone too much. But could it be a turning point? Of course, it could be, why not? After all, we can see that there were reversals at such points in the past. This point can be interpreted as an example. In addition, we already mentioned that Fisher gave a buy signal. Now let's look at our RSI indicator. After breaking below the RSI 50 level, friends continued their descent. We now see that it is moving at the 32 level, and if it breaks below the 30 level, it may enter the oversold zone, and we can also say that there may be further declines in price movements because it entered the oversold zone. At the same time, if we look at the RSI, we can draw a downtrend, and we can predict that price movements can now start to rise by breaking the downtrend in RSI upwards. Of course, RSI level needs to break this downtrend upward here. Let's say this here as well. However, there is currently no buy signal visible on the RSI. If we look at our WAV trend indicator, it also gave us a slight sell signal on May 7th, but there is currently no buy signal present. In the coming days, a breakout to the upside is much more likely to occur. This is because the momentum has slowed down and the lines have already come very close together. Additionally, since we are in oversold territory, any upcoming breakout can be interpreted as a strong buy signal. As we mentioned before, there is no breakout yet, but we can interpret the upcoming breakout as a strong lower boundary. Keep this in mind. After the WAV trend indicator closes, we will take another look at the chart from a broader perspective. Let us share our summary comments with you, friends. If it reverses from this point, the first target is, of course, the resistance zone of the falling trend. We want this resistance zone to break to the upside. However, since there is also an upward trend coming from below, it is also possible for it to move within this triangle before a breakout occurs. Therefore, we need to be careful. Placing a buy order before the resistance zone is broken can be very risky for us, so be careful. In this video, we shared our technical analysis of Stellar Coin. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. To stay informed about future videos, you can subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.